Tot Lot in conjunction with Kaboom. That we did have to put some of our funding in with that, but we did not go over too much of what we had set aside for our playgrounds. We use Kaboom money, we use open space money, we used the county open space money, the state open space money, and Department of Natural Resources to get this done. And we did community. Matter of fact, I want to thank the pastor and St. Mark's Church because they sent over a lot of volunteers, and we all worked together, the community worked together, the citizens worked together, councilmen worked together. I won't say our councilwomen, but there were councilwomen out there that was helping us and pushing us and cheering us along, and we got that playground up from the ground up in one day. Of course, there were other things that we didn't do within one day, but it is operational now, and it is for our youngest citizens. Roth Drive reconstruction, I've already told you about that. That's in progress. We will be opening bids, and on March the 3rd, we will be awarding that bid. The North Huron Sidewalk Project, we just spoke about that. North Huron reconstruction for the streets, we talked about that. The new police and public works building. We have $190,000 that we got from Community Legacy to redo that building. The architectural plans have been completed. We will have a full set, and we are beginning to start talking to Job Corps and team builders to see if we can work with our young people to give them some on-hands experience. We will have to put that job out to bid, but we do have the funding to do the majority of it. There's some more parts of it, like the solar panels that we will be going out and getting grants for, but for the most part, once we get the contractor going, we're going to be able to, and hopefully we'll be able to open that building by August. The Tree Keepers Street Program, Summer Youth Jobs, is a grant from Chesapeake Bay Trust, working again with St. Mark's, who was our faith-based partner in this, and we got $50,000 or $44,000, I think it was, to be able to hire 3 students this summer to take care of our trees. We'll be hiring 1 community person, and we'll be hiring 1 college person to run this whole program. If this program can work, we can receive some additional funding to just model. We're just trying to set up a model of how we can get our young people engaged in our green infrastructure, such as our tree canopy, at a high school level. Arapahoe Drive conceptual plans, we received a, we didn't receive it, but we were working with a LID Studios that they received a grant to do, I think it was $24,000 to do the conceptual plans for Arapahoe Drive. And as we well know, because of all the experience we've had lately, is you have the conceptual plans, and then you have to get the construction plans. But the conceptual plans are a big part of it, and it gives you an idea of how much it's going to cost. Our rough estimates of doing Arapahoe Drive is approximately $3 million. And that is to do it properly and to put sidewalks inside, or put sidewalks on there. I have been talking to the State Highway Department on that because the State Highway Department does have funding, and they will fund sidewalks. But one of the things that you have to do is a very you have to have a good program. You have to have good plans. They have to know that because EPA tells them that they have to contain so much water. So your plans have to outweigh some plans someplace else. But we do have some very good plans. The other option is to do a safe routes to school, where we will have to put some matching funds up. The other one, we won't have to put any funds up. So we are in conversation with the state highway. Crossing 210, I have been talking to state highway for about 7 years, ever since I was a council person. Ever since, well, 2009 is when we started, because the engineer who is now over DPWT for Prince George County, Daryl had come from State Highway. Then he went to Benoni, and that's where we got into a partnership and started talking. Then he went on to some other bigger, greater things. But he connected me at that point with people at the State Highway Department. They have the plans. They are going to do it, where they are going to put crossing on both sides of the 210. We have a light that you can push on the north side, but you don't have a light to push on the south side. They are aware that most of our crossing is on the south side. And so for them, it is a matter of freeing up monies and moving our project, although I've been told the 210 project here at Indian Head is very high on the list. It's one of the top 10 projects that State Highway has. I just have to figure out a way to help them push it so that it is the top project. All of this is about money. And as you know, our state claims that they don't have money for these projects. So it's about finding federal dollars and having that designated just strictly for that, or getting the state highway to be able to move your project up.